Once upon a time, nestled in a peaceful little village, lived a farmer with his loyal old donkey. For years, this donkey had been the farmer's steadfast companion, carrying heavy loads, pulling carts, and toiling tirelessly on the farm. But time, as it does, had taken its toll. The donkey grew weak, his steps slow, his energy faded. The farmer, seeing his old friend was no longer fit for labor, decided it was best to let him roam freely in the fields, to live out his final days in peace. One bright, sunny afternoon, as the donkey grazed near the edge of the farm, a patch of ground gave way beneath his hooves. He tumbled, falling deep into a narrow, dark well. Trapped and terrified, he let out a series of desperate brays, his cries for help echoing across the quiet fields. His calls didn't go unheard. A kind neighbor passing by heard the panicked sounds and rushed over. Peering into the well, he was shocked to find the poor animal struggling at the bottom. Without a moment's hesitation, the neighbor ran to the farmer's house to break the news. The farmer, along with several other villagers, hurried to the scene. They looked down into the darkness and saw the old donkey, trembling with fear, covered in dirt and sweat. They immediately set to work, trying every method they could think of to rescue him. They lowered sturdy ropes, they dangled long sticks, but nothing worked. The well was simply too deep, and the donkey, old as he was far too heavy to lift. As the hours stretched on, a heavy sense of hopelessness settled over the group. The farmer let out a long, weary sigh. He looked at his old companion, trapped and suffering, and made a heartbreaking decision. "The donkey is too old," he said, his voice heavy with sadness. "He has no strength left. Even if we manage to get him out, he won't live much longer. It's kinder to let him go. Let's fill the well and end his misery." The other villagers were hesitant, but the farmer insisted it was the only humane choice. So, with heavy hearts, they picked up their shovels and began to throw dirt into the well. The first few clumps of earth landed on the donkey's back. In that moment, a wave of despair washed over him. He realized what was happening. His own master, the person he had served his entire life, was burying him alive. His heart shattered, and he cried out in pure agony. But then, just as suddenly, something shifted within him. As the next shovel of dirt landed on his back, the donkey did something unexpected. He stopped crying. He gave a powerful shake, dislodging the soil from his fur, and then he took a small step, planting his hooves firmly on top of it. With each new shovelful of dirt that rained down, he repeated the action: shake it off and step up. Shake it off and step up. Little by little, the floor of the well began to rise, and with it, the donkey. The villagers above continued to shovel, completely unaware of the miracle unfolding below. As the minutes turned into what felt like hours, they noticed the donkey's desperate cries had been replaced by an eerie silence. Puzzled, the farmer leaned over the edge and peered down. What he saw left him utterly stunned. The old donkey, the one he had deemed too weak to save, was methodically climbing his way out, one step at a time, on the very dirt meant to bury him. Slowly but steadily, he rose higher and higher. The pile of earth grew, and the donkey climbed, until finally, to the absolute amazement of everyone watching, he stepped over the edge of the well and stood proudly on solid ground. He was covered in dust, exhausted, but he was alive. He was free. A collective gasp went through the crowd. The farmer was speechless, struck by the realization that the animal he had written off possessed more strength, courage, and wisdom than he could have ever imagined. Without a single glance back at the crowd or his old master, the donkey walked away into the open fields. The same fields where he had once labored day in and day out. But this time, he walked with his head held high, his spirit unbroken. He was not a victim, he was a survivor. This story of the old donkey teaches us a profound lesson. Life, inevitably, will throw dirt on you. It will come in the form of problems, betrayals, failures, and pain. People might give up on you, and situations may seem designed to bury you. But it's not the dirt that defines you. It's how you respond to it. If you can find the strength to shake it off and use it as a stepping stone, you will rise higher each and every time. Every difficulty, every challenge can become a rung on the ladder to your own success. The donkey didn't wait for someone else to rescue him. He didn't surrender to his fate. He transformed his pain into power and climbed his way out of the darkness, all on his own. This powerful story is a reminder that your true worth is not determined by what others think of you or by how many times you fall. It is defined by your resilience, by how many times you choose to get back up. So, the next time you feel like life is trying to bury you, remember the old donkey. Don't give up. Shake off the dirt, step up, and rise above your struggles. Because sometimes, what feels like the end is actually the beginning of discovering your greatest strength. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. We'll see you in the next one.